Yeah? Okay. So, right, let me spotlight this first. Okay, but first I want to share this. Okay, so we were talking about step rate for the past 2 days already. So today's Wednesday, we are going to try to deal with all the rate problems. All right, and I wanted to share with you this as well. On my video yesterday, I was telling you, right? Winnie the Pooh and Mickey, right? Your greatness is not what you have, but what you need. You right? How sweet, right? The two friends, yeah, Winnie and Mickey. Pooh Bear. All right, and of course Doraemon, also my favorite characters. Okay, he says here, if you don't at least try, will never change. Okay, so you must always try to work hard and help yourself to become better versions of yourself. Okay, and also another one from Doraemon. Gadgets are only useful if they are used wisely. This is a reminder to some of our friends, who abuse their devices. Okay, and I'll send Doraemon after you. Take your device and put into his pocket. Okay. All right, now, okay, so help us start feeling a bit more warmed up and chill. Okay, maybe I've already started the booklet, but let's focus on going through some of the work problems first. Okay, I feel worried if we start the booklet, we may not have enough time to finish what we need to. Okay, so I'll stop here. Let's quickly run through the question from yesterday. Then after that, I will. Yeah, the amazing, right? That was a really amazing picture. Yeah, we were all miss Hanabi. Yeah. Okay, let's. You ready? Yeah, yesterday was page 48. I did receive notification that someone posted something on Flip, which is very good, very nice. Now, feeling confident so far? What was your push it? Yeah, you're not going to write on your lap, right? Yeah, you have Jiahui's paper now. You can push your nudge your laptop over a little bit to Jiahui's paper, so you make up a bit space for yourself to write. Actually, if you notice, your friend organized their papers pretty well in space. Although you have to organize your things, how are you going to write? Okay, maybe you put the device on top of on the on top of the textbook or further upwards. Make sure you have space for writing. Okay. All right, we go through this quickly. The last two questions for step rate. Then we go into the harder word problems at the back. Okay, ready? Now we have a new step of word problems line up right behind us. Okay. Okay, so most of us already done this. Can you show it to me? Okay. Do you actually need me to go through this? Actually, I feel that most of us should be quite alright. Let's take a look at how many have already finished it. If there's a lot of us who have finished it, then we'll finish. It's a very identical question. Right? Okay. I have Sydney. I have come up with Sydney. Is that? Hi. Right, nice, okay. And then let's pin someone else again. You want me to feel it? You find you first. Here, okay, hi. Okay, perfect, okay. Right, let's look for Pranavi. Okay. Where you? Pranavi. Oh, the first one. Oh, here, okay, here. Oh, wow. Okay, that's very, looks like it's very intense work. Okay, there. Okay. All right. Okay, sorry, you wanted me to pin your work, is it? Can you raise your hand? Okay, is it, who else wants me to show? You know, okay. Right. Oh, nice. Okay, it looks like you want to improve even in your neatness. It looks straight and very neat. Okay, let's look at Isla's one. Here. Hello. You can wait hello first. Okay, before you push out your screen. Yeah. Okay, good. I like the part about rewriting the statements. So that's pretty good. Okay, anybody else? Did anybody raise hand? Me. Daryl says me. Okay, Gerald. That's Gerald. Must you feel this one, right? Well, hi. Oh, what is this? No? This looks a bit untidy. What's going on here? Did some insects just walk past your paper? Can you be tidier or what? Can you be tidier? Half is equal to 90 cents. So one whole is $1.80, is it? Half what? Half an hour. Be careful with your units, okay? Addition. Okay, where's Gerald? This is Gerald. At the corner? Okay. Hi. Oh, wow. Gerald has become very neat too. Very impressive, huh? Oh, nice. Okay, Abby, go. Okay, hi. Right, hello. Okay. Oh, good job. Okay, let's go to Risha. Risha, where are you? Oh yeah, I remember you were telling me I haven't changed your name on the YouTube video, right? Yeah, I thought like it's that four, right? Sorry, yeah. Hello. Okay, thank you. Okay, with that, I think we are quite confident, right? You know who to look for help if you are not able to do this question, okay? So shall we go straight into the other question instead? Okay, I'm going to replace Spotlight now. Okay, so this one I think most of us are able to do. Let's go to the one on Mr. Kumar working. Okay, so very quickly we go into this one and we'll try a few of the harder work problems on level 2, the ones at the back. Okay, quite a bit of it. Quite a lot. Okay, so we'll go to this one now. Are you ready? Okay, so Mr. Kumar earns $60 a day. This is the first rate that you see, $60 a day. Then you continue read. If he works overtime, yes, go. Work overtime. Okay, this is new information. So I put an exclamation mark. If he works overtime, he earns an additional means what? More on top of the one that you already have, add on. Like for example, you add on, you go buy bubble tea. I want to add on the bubble. I want to add on jelly. I want to add on milk. Okay, add on additional $5 per hour. This is rate, another rate also. But this rate is different from this rate. So there are two different rates parts here. Okay, then the main information is here already. He works for, this is exactly he is Mr. Kumar. Mr. Kumar works exactly for 5 days. And for each day, he works 3 hours overtime. Okay, so I use two colors here. And I will continue use the two colors because the overtime is a different rate. And usually is another rate. So I put blue is for blue, green is for green. Okay, ultimately the question goes, how much is he paid in total? So as I've said, I read through the question once, I did the annotation at the same time. So I think of how I'm going to present the answers. For me, I'll go day by day. I think that is quite clean. All right. Now it says talks about hours here. It's a bit confusing because you have days and you have hours. The first rate that you see, the first rate is dollar a day. Dollar per day. This is the first rate. The two units are dollar and day. Unit number 1, unit number 2. Some of you really, you keep missing out the units. That is very dangerous. You miss out one unit, you wrong. The other problem that I see, like Atisha's work just now, other than missing unit, you are using equal sign in the wrong manner. Right? You write half equals to, just now what we wrote, half equals to 90 cents. Okay? First of all, you minus half a mark for no units for this one. Then, wrong use of equal sign. How can you say half is equal to 90 cents? That is not correct. So this wrong use of equal sign, this is minus 1 mark. No units is minus half mark. So do you know how many marks you're giving away from that lazy statement that you write? Okay? So please be very careful. Don't cause yourself such marks. Now, where's my eraser? Don't cause yourself to lose marks like that. So use arrows to show relationship. Can you understand what I'm saying? Even if you write a storybook character, an English story, show a relationship by using arrow. 1 hour point to $1.50. Okay? Like for example, this is Audi. Audi. Okay? And then I will draw arrow. This is Audi mommy. This is Audi daddy. Audi daddy, draw arrow, and Audi mommy, draw arrow, and Audi. Audi, any brother, sister? How many? One sister, older, younger? Younger. So, Audi, brother to Audi sister. What's her sister's name? Huh? Amelia. Melia. Amelia. Right? Now this is the sister. Can you see how I draw arrows to show relationship? Imagine if I change all these arrows to equal, what does it make? Can you understand what I'm saying? You cannot anyhow use equal sign. If I change this to equal, I mean Audi equals to Amelia. Is it correct? Wrong already, what? Then daddy equals to Audi, mommy also equals to Audi. Everybody equal to one another. Is that correct? No, that is not correct. Okay, I hope that this example can help you to be very clear about that. So in the exam time, it's true and only true. We are going to minus 1 mark. The teachers will minus 1 mark for every wrong use of equal sign. Now I tell you once, I tell you twice. Okay, honestly, in the exam time, you still do this kind of thing. If you feel like minusing mark is the only way you learn, then okay, I can't change you. Remember what Doraemon said. The only thing that can help you to change is you try. Okay, so use arrows to show relationship not equal. Okay, so the first rate is dollars a day. The second rate that's involved in the question is dollars per hour. So there are 2 different rates here. Can you see? Okay, so once you're very clear about these differences, you won't get mixed up. So day is for day, hours for hour. So 5 days, right? So I go 5 days. So if it's day number 1, it will be 1 day. This is 1 day, $60. Okay? Then after that, the overtime, very hardworking. Additional overtime, he worked for another 3 hours. This time the rate is $5 per hour. Okay, so if I were to say 1 unit of overtime of 3 hours, he gets to earn 5 times 3 equals to $50. Make sense? You understand? Okay, so if one day number one, so earnings for day number one, you get paid. Earnings for day number one, you will get paid a total of $60 plus $15. How much is that? $75. Okay, so far? Okay, so this is for one day. Now, there's more than one method to do for this one. What I'm showing you is more like a shortcut method. Okay, now, once I know that this is one of those days, for the total earnings for the one day, I write down day one here. If you read the question, here say each day. That means every of these 5 days is the same. That means if I want to write out diligently, I'll be writing down day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Day 1, day 60. 3-hour overtime, $15 total. Day 2 day, $60, 3-hour overtime, extra $15 total. Day 3, the same thing, $60, 3-hour extra, $15 total. Day 4, the same thing, one day, $60. Very hardworking, also every time, every day overtime, extra, $15 total. Then another one last one, day 5, also $60. Then also 3-hour extra, also $15 total extra. Can you see what I'm saying here? Okay, so but in the exam time, if you really feel trouble, cannot understand, and then you list down everything. You list down everything and add everything up, then you confirm you won't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but honestly, you don't have to go to the extent. If you can understand that every day is the same, I don't have to do this long method. I just go to, since all the days are the same, so for 5 days, which you work overtime, plus all the overtime, okay, total he should be paid 75 times 5. Can you understand? So I don't have to go to the extent of listing down this whole thing. Then I do addition one by one. Can you understand? Okay? Okay now, but the truth is, in the process of trying to understand this, it's a bit tedious. So you go through step by step. It may feel very laborious and tedious. But the truth is, once you understand it, it's not so complicated anymore, right? Actually, not so difficult. So the really necessary skill here is perseverance. Can or not? Got the answer already? Yeah, so you do your own multiplication. So Rati just told everybody the answer actually. Yeah, $375. Okay? Now, so just now I said that the other method is to really count day by day. I can do 60 times 5 plus 15 times 5. It will give you the same answer as well. Okay? All right. So these are it's the same answer, just a different method. Okay now. Okay, then we move on. Okay, give you a bit more time to digest this. Who's okay already? Okay, never mind. Take your time. Okay. Luckily, I'm recording this. Okay. Who's done already? Commission. Okay, okay. Who's the and I have I've given out the new set now. Okay, over to school. Challenging now, but let's give it a go. Okay, give it. First done. Time goes so fast. 11:30. It does feel like that, right? Time is extremely fast. Okay. Sorry? Okay. We'll find out later who don't have the worksheet. You have one here that doesn't have the name. Okay. Oh, it's easier. Oh, goodness. You never mind. I'll put it up later. Right? Let me, you also. Yes, yes. The one that doesn't have the name. Is it yours or not yours? Yeah. You want to take this one first? Everybody has a worksheet? Okay. That was yours. Okay. Can we move on already? Okay, let's try a bit by the difficult one. So far we have done quite a bit of it already. So far, so good, still okay, manageable. Okay, the level, the difficulty is going a little, is up a little bit every time. Okay. You would like to take a break? And I think we will have a bit of a break. Okay, we can do it for 5 minutes then. Let's just do it for 5 minutes, a moment of break, okay? Okay, because I have to be prepared, it was like very quite exciting. I don't think that. The second one, the original one. Okay. We'll go with just 5 minutes here. All right. Then we try classics now. Back selection. Not standard. Okay, not standard. I hear more people say not standard. Okay. Okay, join me. I'll put it in the Zoom also, okay? To everyone. Good. Again. Next one, D. Green one is not for you, like the time. Next one, Chap. Posizioni. Chap. Questa è la cosa che Io sto facendo Really? Huh? I don't think start moving on. Great job, great job. Oh, okay, you're so cool, huh? Oh, very impressive. Okay, let's take a look at the report. Okay. But I'll give you the getting most of the questions correct. That's the most important part. Oh, wow, I think this is pretty good. The previous time we played the same one, we didn't do so well, you know. Yeah. The previous time we played this one, we didn't do so well. Yeah. Okay, we did a bit better this time around. That's a bit better. Okay, the big fight. Okay, so hey, let's come back to here. Alright, Doraemon. Okay, let's just do one question. Okay, then I tell you your homework is to try the next one. Next one is not that difficult. Okay, 54. Let me circle the page for you first. 54. Okay, 54 and 55. Okay, try 54 and 55 on your own. DIY. Okay? DIY. These two questions are slightly less complicated. Okay? It looks complicated, but it's level 2. But it's possible to do DIY 54 and 55. Can you understand? Okay, that's a bit of clues for 55. One of the ways to help you to sort this question out is to really read the question twice. After that, look at the characters. You have Mr. Raj, wife, 2 children, age 10 and 11. Then you have adult and child. Then after that, you have close a deluxe room package. So this one. So you look at just this one. Can you understand already? Yes? Come. Maybe it's mixed up with the pound. Okay, come here and check. Who else doesn't have the worksheet? First, can everybody check? Make sure you don't go into somebody else's worksheet. Somebody put the worksheets piled up together also in the cabinet here. Here in the cabinet, you open the cabinet. First, there's three stacks of worksheet. Okay. There's one stack here, and there's two stacks at the top. It maybe got mixed up already. You check through, okay? Sorry, do you have the worksheet? You found it. Okay. Right. The one on top, yeah. Somebody, they're supposed to be separate. I don't know why they're all lumped together. Okay, never mind. When you go back later, I'll try how to find. Okay? I'm sure you'll be able to catch up with the video or by yourself later. Okay, with this, is it helpful already? When I mark out like that, so I can write down the character. We have Mr. Raj. Why? Mr. Raj. Why? These are adults. Then you have children. Two children. Child 1 is 10 years old. 10 years old. And then child B, 11 years old. So in other words, these two are also there. These are both child below 12. Okay? If what was it? If Mr. Raj and his wife have a teenager son that is 14 years old, then the pricing is different already. If the child is 14 years old, what will be the price? It will be based on adult price already. Can you understand? So you'll see that, okay, so this is child A and B will be here, and then Mr. Raj and Mr. Raj's wife will be here. And can understand already, right? You saw this on yourself, okay. This one 54 also not too difficult. Okay? Good. Okay, 54, 55 on your own. I'm at 53 now. I'm gonna help you with this one because this one is slightly more challenging. This question helps you to work on the other questions at the back. Okay, looking at this first, let's try to read off the question. A rectangular tank was partially filled with water at first. A tap was then turned on for 20 minutes to fill the tank completely before it was turned off. The line graph shows the volume of the water in the tank at 5 minutes intervals up to 20 minutes. You can see the points being marked at 5 intervals. 1 dot here, 1 dot here at the start, 1 dot here, 1 dot here, 1 dot here. If I draw a picture to show the tank, let's say the rectangular tank, so it's like a cuboid. This is the tank. Based on the question, it says a rectangular tank was partially filled with water at first. So inside the tank, there's already some water. Can you see? I color the water, there's some water. Can anybody guess what's the volume of this partially filled water? Yes, anyway. 20, very good. How do you know 20? Good. Can you see why it didn't start at 0? Can you see why it didn't start at 0? Because here says it's partially filled at first. So inside the tank, it wasn't starting with 0. At the start already, there's 20 liters. Then the tap on. Okay? Then the tap on. The tap start to on, water start to go in until it's full. Now, it says here, for 20 minutes until it's full. So in other words, from 0, it was partially filled. Okay, so when is completely filled? At which minute is completely filled? 20. Very good. So this is completely filled. That means it's completely full. Full already. The tank to the brim. Okay, so the tank to the brim. Now, what do you think is the total volume of water the tank can hold? Very good. Who said that? Okay, Akil, well done. 100 liter. This is the volume of the tank when it's full. Now, we have already learned constant rate and step rate. Can you tell me this question, is it constant rate or step rate? And how do I know? Who say not sure? Who says constant rate? Who says step rate? Okay, let's look at some of the calculations. What does constant rate means? The tap flows at the same speed the whole time. Now, the step rate will mean that the water flow suddenly flow faster. More water come out. Not equal. Okay? So let's say it says the rate of the water flow, rate of flow of water from the tap. This is the unit liters per minute. Okay? If I take the rate now, when it's completely full, it's 100 liter. But at the start, it was not full. It was 20 liter. It is not start at 0. And this whole tank, the liter per minute, it was 20 minus 0 minutes. So in other words, is 80 liter divided by 20 minutes. What's the answer? 80 divided by 20. Oh. 4 liters per minute. That's the answer. Now, to test whether it's constant rate. To test whether it's constant rate. For example, the water flow, and then I look at the number 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes is this point. Okay, at the 10 minute, okay, the volume is 60. Then I calculate the rate. It was 60 liters minus the start. This is the start. 20 liter. All of the time, 10 minutes minus 0 minute. Okay? This will be 40 liter out of 10 minutes per minute. What is the answer? Also 4 liters per minute. Can you see? Can you understand what I'm saying? Now, so it's the same, meaning is constant rate. I can take any point on the line, it's a straight line, see? And it can take any point of the line, it's the same rate. That means the tap keep flowing the same way. I didn't turn the tap to let water come out more, or turn the tap less to let less water flow come out. Can you understand what I'm talking about? So it's been the same flow throughout. The last part here, possible to do or not? Okay, just a quick again now back to this one. Jot your memory that this is not something exactly new. Do you remember we did this? Sorry, it's not the one. Do you remember I showed you this animation? The water flow rate is the same, didn't change. Can you remember? Now, step rate is when what? You see? Do you see the graph? Will it be straight? It will not be a straight line. It will be like staircase, remember? Like staircase. So if there's a staircase, it will be step rate. Can or not? Okay, a bit hard, but getting there. Okay? Now, this one, B, can do by yourself. So your homework 54, 55, okay? So we are aim to try to finish up with break tomorrow. Okay? Okay. Bye-bye, everybody.